You played for the Bucs in 2022 where you were reunited with your former teammate, Tom Brady. What was it like being teammates with him?
Man, I love Tom Brady, man, in a sense of just be able to, when I got there as a rookie, his prime was a long time, and he was definitely in the middle of it. And I just saw greatness every day, bro. I just like playing with Jordan. I just saw greatness. He set the tone every practice, just his work ethic, and I just studied it. And I remember being like, bro, like he was there every day early. I know there's stories about it every day. I'm like, bro, what time do you get here? You just got to get here earlier and find out. And I'll get there earlier and earlier, 5:30 a.m., 5:15 a.m., 5 a.m. I was never going before 5 a.m. That was crazy to me to wake up at 4. And it would be Brady, Belichick, and Julian Edelman's car. I was a 4th car in New England for 4 years. Because back then, there's no parking spots for New England. It's whoever first come, first serve. So you could see by the spots who got there. And Tom Brady's in the middle, year 14, year 15, getting there at 4 in the morning every day. And I saw that. And then, I played against him in Tennessee. So I got to play with him, got to play against him in the playoffs a couple times in Tennessee. And then I got to play with him again at the end of his career in Tampa. And just seeing him with his kids and his kids growing up, me having kids, now I kind of was more of a grown man level with him, more of a peer. As opposed to looking up at him, kind of was a peer like, hey, we need to go do this together. We got to lead these guys together. So I kind of grew up alongside him. His leadership style, man, he's taught me a lot. So much I can never really repay him for.
It's so funny how everybody prepares. You hear people coming in at 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I was the last one in the building and the last one out the building. I would be they say, hey, we got to be here at 8. I come in at 7:45, practice is over. I'm there till 10 o'clock at night. I'm like not leaving early, but some people would come early. Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, I'm not waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go mess around. I don't have to. I'd rather stay later so I can see all the film and I could do everything, because in the morning time, I'm like, I'd rather sleep in. Yeah. But everybody just does it a little bit different depending on, I guess there's so many different ways to skin a cat.
I mean, Belichick, our practices were hard in New England. Hard. Like there was years.
Man, y'all didn't even have tour days in training camp.
Man. It was he still found a way to get on that hill every day. We were still squatting heavy. So Bill made it known, like nothing's more important to your development than practice. Yeah. Like meetings is cool, this is cool. Man, practice is where we're going to find out who's going to play. Because it was competition every day, as it should be. So in training camp, we practiced in the mornings. So I wanted to get there early, get my lift in, get my body ready to go in the day. So mentally, I can kind of shut it down after, kind of be in my slides the rest of the day, just do recovery and get out to see my kids or whatever, after, when camp would get done or after practice or whatever. So I wanted to be up and at them so I can kind of 9 a.m. I got to hit somebody. I'm ready to go. They still waking up.
So Logan, you famously intercepted Tom Brady's last throw as a Patriot and trolled him by asking him to autograph the ball. What was Brady's reaction to you wanting the ball signed?
He was cool about it, man. He was actually in on it. But yeah, I had that ball laying around. I don't really do a lot like with my interception, but I keep them and I give them to family members. If I got a family member that's a fan of that team, that's your team. Oh, here's a ball. You a Packers fan. Here's Aaron Rodgers. You were this fan. So I had that ball kind of just literally in my office. And I said, man, I'm going to get Tom to sign this. I don't know how many more games he's going to play. So I snuck it in to kind of one of our last games. Like, I put some stuff, because people put jerseys and stuff on next to his locker. And he'll knock it out and sign them.
But wait, how did you intercepted the Tennessee New England game in Foxborough?
Yeah, it was his last game. Last pass to Patriot.
The ball?
I kept it, and I was his teammate in Tampa.
Oh, you was teammate in Tampa.
A year later.
Right. Okay.
So I came down to Tampa, and I still had the ball.
Got it.
So as we were kind of going through, and that was when he came out of retirement to play one last year, and we didn't, so it's kind of like everyone put stuff on his chair to sign. So I snuck the ball in there with a note like, yo, can you just sign this one and date this one? And he was like, oh man, this is my ball so I kind of snuck it on right here.
No, I remember one backed up.
Yeah.
And it was a pick six.
Yeah.
His last pass as a Patriot, I might auction that thing off one day. You never know, charity or something. Or just for me. I'm retired, I might need it.
We absolutely hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more from us, hit that subscribe button for all videos, full episodes, and exclusive content from the show. And don't forget to find All Facts, No Breaks on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.